Hello Gemini and welcome to my channel GreenLion Goddess. This is your weekly love reading. Now I've got the kids in the background, so they're actually outside pruning a hedge. So if you can hear them, please excuse me. Now this is a new offering for me. I'm just trying to see if I can fit in doing a weekly love reading because I do have a regular job as well, and I'm just been getting the message from the universe to do this. So I really do want to do it. I'm just trialing it to see if it's something I can fit into my crazy busy schedule. But anyway, there will be a timestamp in the description box if you want to skip this little spiel in the intro and go straight to the reading. I will also be running these on a time schedule, so check that out in the description box as well. So to what day that your reading is coming out. I'll have it grouped into air sign, earth sign, fire sign and water signs. These are not time specific, these readings. I'm getting the message from the universe that you can go through any of the other readings at any time, and when you get this reading is the right time for you. They're also general readings. I will be going with one storyline that comes out and it may or may not resonate. But if it does, then if you're listening to this, there may be something in here for you. But if it doesn't, then, another reading, another week may resonate. So, moth, beautiful. And I don't know if you'll see, but in some of the other readings outside the window, there has been these beautiful little yellowy moths around at the moment after the flood. So just keep an eye out and see if you see any. But I remember looking at one of the other readings going, oh, there's a little yellow moth in the background. I wonder if moth's going to come out. And here it is, the element of air, moth. So that's one half of you. Oh, and we have the octopus coming out with lamb. Okay, we have 3 cards for you, Gemini. We have moth and octopus and lamb. Okay, how do we want to group these? Okay, I feel like you're the moth and the person you're dealing with is the octopus and the lamb. Now, the octopus is the element of water and the lamb is the element of earth as well. So I feel like this relationship has a lot to do is around a child as well. This is a relationship that involves a child because the lamb energy for me is a child. It could be around fighting over some sort of custody battle or over access to a child. Because or someone having an influence over a child that you are trying to grapple with. These 3 energies are all in different spaces. So you and your person are very, very different, extremely different. I feel like there's a lot of conflict in this relationship. As I said, this is not going to resonate for all of you, but the people that are getting this and it does resonate, it will resonate. So I feel like for me, the octopus is always a very highly manipulative, controlling kind of person. They've got their tentacles all over that lamb there. They're not letting you anywhere near that child or that lamb energy, that innocent energy. There's something that this person is blocking you from getting to this. So from seeing the innocent party, perhaps if it's not a child, the innocent party in this relationship, or they're just protecting, they're hiding something from you, or there's a massive barrier between this moth and octopus and lamb energy. I'm just going to hold it like this for a sec, Gemini, so I can have a look at it. So I feel like the moth energy, which I feel like is you're seriously looking for some answers here. You're seriously looking for how to get past this situation. So there's definitely 3 people involved in this relationship. So that lamb could also be another partner. This person could be married. All it is that this octopus energy is blocking you from knowing about this aspect of their life, which I just feel like they're protecting it from you. I don't feel like because you're doing anything malicious, they just don't want you near it or to know anything about it. So if it's just say, also not necessarily badly with the octopus, it might just be that they've got a child from a previous relationship and they're protecting the child because they don't want to be bringing in new people until they're sure that you're the person, the right one. Okay, so yeah, I'm just, in general, yeah, I just feel like this octopus is definitely putting up a massive block. You're not going near this, okay? So let's find out. And like I said, it could be a wife, a partner. It could be like, I don't want my partner to know about you. So that's fine. I'm happy to have you in my life, but you're not going anywhere near this aspect of my life. So we have for you the Seven of Cups. I'm going to get some clarifiers about this, Gemini. Seven of Cups. You've got the Fool and you've got the Hanged Man. And for them, we have the King of Cups, the Two of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is definitely, there's a third party here situation. Your person here is juggling between these two energies, the King and the Queen of Cups. So I feel like he's already got, or she has already got another partner here. And they're trying to juggle this relationship here. So I feel like there's a lot of confusion around this for you, Gemini. If this is you, I mean, you can swap the spots anyway, because this is someone wanting a brand new beginning, but it feels like it's not moving forward, that it's constantly being held in this state of suspension where it could have possibilities, but it's not necessarily going anywhere at this moment. I feel like it needs to have some sort of solidity or commitment to move to another level, but it's just not moving to the next level. It's staying where it is. And there's frustration, there's confusion for you. For this other person, then they're the ones blocking it going to the other level. They don't want it to go to the other level. And that's because they're juggling this other relationship here. Whoever or whatever that is, that Queen of Cups. So this could be an ex as well, like dealing with, an ex and the ex has a child or whatever this is. There's definitely another person in that they have to consider very heavily here. And that person also comes with a child, or potentially could come with a child. But there's just, I feel like there's a very definite ex relationship or possible still relationship in a relationship. But yes, there's someone that they heavily have to consider. So they're juggling having to consider that person's needs as well as what it is that they want from you and the relationship that you've got. So I feel like while this is still happening, this having to negotiate somebody else's needs, they're not going to be able to give you everything that you want. So, yeah, it's frustrating and confusing. But I think you understand exactly where it's at. Let's get a card from the universe. We have laughter. This is a card for your connection. This is a confusing reading, Gemini. I can understand why some of you could be quite confused about this. And again, we can see the kids there. So I think ultimately this person their priority is going to be their children. Your person's priority is number one is their children. So you're always number two behind that, or number three even. You're not number one in their life. And that's kind of not going to change, I don't think. So they're really, really protective of this energy of the child. So let's pull some cards for the outcome of this, Gemini. And this is pretty short term. The outcomes usually last a week or two, I'm getting with this. So this is the outcome for this particular energy as it is. But yeah, I don't feel like they're budging at all. So let's pull some cards for the outcome. But I don't feel like it's not because they don't like you. I feel like there's a lot of like. I don't know if there's love. They're not allowing themselves to even think about loving you. And that's why I'm saying it's kind of kept in this zone where it's stagnating. It's not moving. It's not moving forward. So let's pull out some cards for the outcome. We have the King of Wands, the Star card, and the Death card. Okay. All right. Look, I feel like there is a big decision around this for you. It is transforming, and it will be a case of, is this actually what you want in your life and in your relationship? I feel like I'm just looking at this, Gemini, sorry. I do feel like there's going to be a major reassessment on your behalf in particular, but also probably on theirs, of where this is going, of whether this is really something that's fulfilling for you. I think it will probably become quite clear to you that it's not and that you'll be looking for something else. And that's kind of the energy that I'm getting from this. And like I said, this is short-term energy. It might all change, but I feel like this is more your understanding of the situation will change in that you kind of almost going to give up. You're in this cycle of hoping and hoping and hoping and hoping that it was going to change and shift and move, and suddenly, it was going to progress. And I think maybe you're coming to the realization that that's not going to happen. And so therefore that puts you in a very different space as to how you're thinking and approaching this relationship. So let's pull a card from the angels around this, Gemini. Let's pull a card for the angels. From the angels, I should say, not for the angels, for you. From the angels for Gemini. Yeah. There you go, Gemini. That's the message. Let go. I just feel like this relationship it's probably a message from the angels saying it's not right. It's not giving you what you need. So take that however you want. This is the message from the angels. So I hope that makes sense, Gemini. If you'd like to hear more, please like, subscribe, or leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.